In Chapter 5 of Crimson Desert, you'll be tasked with meeting a witch. Next, I'll walk you through this encounter and the side quest the witch asks you to complete. We're talking about the quest, The Witch of Wisdom. You'll need to take care of the bandits, then navigate around the traps on the ground to enter the house and rescue the witch. The next location on the map is her permanent residence. Once you arrive here after rescuing the witch, she'll give you an additional task: cleanse the 4 sanctums. First, let's liberate the Sanctum of Temperance. You'll see where this location is when you arrive. You'll find that the sanctum is occupied by bandits. To start, you need to clear the area of bandits. Next, you need to find 2 items and place them in the correct spots to activate the Sanctum of Temperance. Start by moving to the right from where I am. You'll see a room filled with thorny bushes. By reflecting beams from your weapon, you can set these bushes on fire and clear the room. Inside, you'll find the fusion reactor core. Use the Axiom Force ability and put it in your cuckoo pot bag, so you don't have to carry it to the installation site. Next, you need to find the second item. Go back and continue forward, and you'll see a hole in the floor. Jump down, and you'll immediately see the cube you need. Similarly, use Axiom Force to put it in your cuckoo pot bag. Ahead of you is an arch covered in overgrowth. Just walk forward, and you'll see a treasure chest. I'm sure you won't want to miss this spot. Now let's return to the Sanctum of Temperance. Open your cuckoo pot bag and take out the items you found. You'll see an empty square space on one side of the Sanctum of Temperance. You need to place the cube you found there. Use Axiom Force to place the cube in its spot. After that, be sure to use Force Palm so the cube locks into place and activates. Now you need to place the top of one of the columns in its spot. It's also in your cuckoo pot bag. Take it out and use Axiom Force to place it on the correct column. After that, you need to climb to the top of this column, jump up, and use Force Palm to secure the top in place. Once that's done, the Sanctum of Temperance will activate, and you'll see a conversation scene with a charming witch who appears there. This task is complete. Let's move on to the next one. The next location is the Sanctum of Penitence. I'll show you where it is on the map. The process here is the same. When you arrive, you'll see a lot of bandits you'll need to take care of. You shouldn't have any trouble here either. Next, I'm standing with my back to the Sanctum of Penitence, and in front of me are some ruins. In these ruins, you need to find just one item, the top of a column. I'll jump around and fly through all these confusing corridors to show you right away where the room you need is, and the fusion reactor core inside it. You know what to do next. First, use the Axiom Force ability to put the item in your cuckoo pot bag, then go back to the Sanctum of Penitence. Here, find the column that's missing its top. Take the item out of the cuckoo pot bag and use Axiom Force to place it on top. Now you need to climb back up, jump, and use the Force Palm ability to make the item snap into place. The Sanctum of Penitence will now activate. You'll see a cutscene of it activating, and a witch will appear to credit you with completing the second task. Next, we'll head to the Sanctum of Benediction. This place is located in a cold zone, so you should at least wear a cloak with frost protection to avoid losing your stamina too quickly. Here you'll also encounter a large group of bandits you'll need to deal with before you can start searching for the necessary items. First, I'll show you where the cube is. From the Sanctum of Benediction, I went down to the left. Here, you need to find the entrance, just as I'm showing you. And the cube is right in the first room. It's quite far from the Sanctum of Benediction, so use Axiom Force to put this item into your cuckoo pot bag. In my opinion, this is much easier than carrying the cube all the way to the deployment zone from here. Next, you need to get to the opposite outer part of the building by any route. You won't miss this spot. Here you'll see 2 columns near the stairs, leading to a door that's bricked up. To open this secret entrance, you need to find the altar to the right of the stairs and light the fire there. The door will open, and inside you'll find the top of the column. Also, don't forget to open the chest inside to get a very interesting and useful helmet. Now, return to the Sanctum of Benediction. You have everything you need to complete this task. You should already know what to do next, so I won't go into detail. I'll keep it brief. First, take the cube out of your cuckoo pot bag, then place the cube in an empty slot in the Sanctum of Benediction. You must hit it with the force palm ability to secure the cube in place. Now, take the column cap out of your cuckoo pot bag. Find the column that's missing its cap. Place the cap on top. Precision isn't particularly important here. The game should now highlight the item with a green glow if it's in the optimal position. Now climb to the top, jump up, use force palm, and you'll see the mechanism activate. A short victory cutscene will play, and the witch will reappear to thank you for your work. Only one location remains, and it will be the most difficult for you. Last but not least, let's look at the Sanctum of Absolution. You can see its location on the map. Before we get to the tricky part, I'll show you where to find the items you need. I'm standing near the Sanctum of Absolution, and if you go right, you'll end up in a room where the top of a column is floating near the ceiling. Grab it and put it in your cuckoo pot bag. Next, you need to run out of the building onto the street and circle around to the opposite side. That's where the boss is, whom we'll face a little later. So stay close to the building to go inside. You'll see a corridor with holes in the floor. At the end of the corridor is a large pile of sealed pots. You need to break these pots with regular attacks. You'll see that behind them is a cube, which you need to activate the Sanctum of Absolution. So, grab the cube and put it in your cuckoo pot bag. Now you need to go back out onto the street, and right in front of you will be the arena where the boss fight against Antumbra's sword takes place. This is a very difficult fight that you won't be able to win without tactics and preparation. A link appears in the top right corner where I explain a very simple strategy to defeat this enemy. I'll also leave the link in the video description. I'm sure you'll find it useful. The hardest part is behind you. If you've defeated the boss, you can return to the Sanctum of Absolution. Take the cube out of your cuckoo pot bag and place it where it belongs. There are no surprises here, it's just like you did before. Don't forget to use force palm to secure the cube. Next, take the column cap from your cuckoo pot bag and place it on the column where it's missing. After that, climb up and use force palm while jumping to put this piece in place. The final task has been successfully completed. You'll see a cutscene and meet the witch in red again. All tasks have been completed successfully, so next you need to go to her house and collect your quest reward. Just in case, I'll show you where her house is. Now you'll always be able to find her there. You'll be coming here quite often later in the game, so make a mental note of this spot. You should also unlock the nearby teleport for quick travel. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Next, I'll show you lots of interesting moments in Crimson Desert, including how to defeat tough bosses and solve challenging puzzles. See you in the next video, and take care.